On the last thing this evening, we have one other individual we want to recognize. And believe it or not, this individual has been trying to get out to me all day today as far as what his staff has done to him. And this is very easy to say. It's been 20 years ago when VACo made perhaps the most important decision in its history when the association appointed James D. Campbell, the 5th executive director. And 20 years later, Jim is set to pass George R. Long as the longest serving executive director in VACo's 76-year history. Jim is passing the test of time is a big deal, but it's how Jim has passed that time that should be recognized and honored. In 1990, when Jim was hired, VACo had 93 county members and no associate members. Since then, VACo has enjoyed a 100% participation rate among the 95 counties of the Commonwealth for many years. VACo has also more than 100 associate members, a program that introduces counties to private, public, and individual business interests. Jim has truly been a visionary in professional association matters. VACo members have enjoyed the fruits of a successful risk management program that began with property and liability insurance coverage and ventured into health insurance to lower premiums for county employees. Jim is just getting started. In the works is a program that pools local funds for short-term investments with a minimum fee structure. Fiscally, VACo was struggling when Jim was hired. The association was in the middle of its second consecutive year of red ink, which projected losses of more than $50,000 annually. However, Jim's impact was felt immediately. He carefully managed available resources and helped VACo end the 1991 fiscal year, his first year in office, in the black. VACo has operated in the black nearly every year since he's been executive director. Perhaps Jim's most notable and longest-lasting achievement is the purchase, restoration, and maintenance of the 1207 East Main Street. And if you hadn't been there, you'd miss seeing a jewel. VACo's new headquarters and first permanent home that opened in April of 2009. Under Jim's leadership, the renovation was completed with high priority given to preserving the building's historical significance while developing an environmentally friendly green building. This jewel was given a Gold LEED certification and is considered one of the greenest buildings in the Richmond area. 1207 East Main Street is a perfect example of how an organization can restore history while leading to change in energy-efficient construction. Perhaps the true testament of a leader is what the troops say about him. Jim, I don't want to get too hokey with you. We don't know what hokey is. They want to keep it dropping? They want to keep it dropping. But if you would just take a minute and listen to some of the testimonies from the VACo staff. These are his employees. Jim has been a professional mentor, a true friend and colleague. I relied on his wise counsel when I made career decisions and respect his visionary outlook for Virginia's counties. His strong civic mindedness outside of the workplace through scouting has encouraged me to give back to my community. Jim is proud to be a great Hokie and will always belong to the VT Cadet Corps. He just needs a closer parking spot near Lane Stadium, and he needs a better grill. I just wanted to grab him and hug him. He's been there for me for good and bad times. He's not only supported me professionally, but he's been a good friend. Jim is by far the best boss I have ever had. He has created an environment where I have a healthy work and life balance. This privilege makes me want to work harder for Jim and for VACo. Jim, you can come on up this way now when you get the opportunity. Since you've been wanting to read my notes all day. I know you've had lobbying success and have influenced others on staff to be high achievers in the General Assembly matters. I know you've helped turn VACo into a powerhouse organization that we're all proud of. And I know you've done it all with class, charm. Do I have to keep reading this? Smart and a sense of humor. But I think what makes you special is how you've treated people through the years. And we all know that. We know Jim is a special guy that knows how to treat people as though you're from home. He's a good old country guy, and he appreciates that, and he takes working with people and the relationships with people are very important, and that's what his priority in his life. And Jim, I thank you for that, and let's stand here and congratulate Jim for his 20 years of service to VACo. Who's our president-elect. You may be seated.
Jim, it affords me a great deal of pleasure to stand here this evening on this wonderful, wonderful occasion of 20 years with VACo. This is just a little token, a memento, something for you to take and cherish, we hope. And thank you so much for your leadership, what you have done for VACo, for the region, and for the Commonwealth.
One of the things is y'all know that I'm from Isle of Wight County. And I love it. And I had to present Jim with something. Good gracious, excuse me.
He's opening this, Mr. President. Give him a hand.
So you open it up? All right, go ahead.
This is jewelry. Oh, wow, yes. That's nice. That's a gold watch. I'm going to retire.
This is a gold watch, and it's inscribed on the back with Jim's name.